John Cena, a champion of the people, defending his U.S. championship tonight here on Monday Night Raw after issuing an open challenge, being the honorable champion that he is week after week. John Cena putting the title up for grabs to give anybody a shot at proving themselves. This could be the opportunity that Cesaro has been waiting for. What an electric crowd. A very split crowd, might I add. What a European uppercut sends Cena to the floor thinking about it. And can Cesaro take the U.S. title from John Cena? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It's all about the United States Championship. John Cena put the challenge out there, and Cesaro accepted. And Cena was looking for that five-knuckle shuffle, but the only thing he got was a clothesline from Cesaro, who goes for the cover. And these are the kinds of opportunities you don't get every day. And meanwhile, gonna take advantage as he gets out of harm's way. Cena gonna eat those turnbuckles hard. And you see the way that Cesaro was putting all that weight on the jaw of John Cena. And Cesaro, look at the power. The Swiss Superman, the Swiss Cyborg. Now one armed and now gonna squat with Cena. And you've got Super Cena and the Swiss Superman going at it. This is absolutely insane. Cesaro wanting to remind everybody just how strong he is. Meanwhile, Cena counters, has Cesaro up on his shoulders, and plants him face first into the mat. But that midsection hits hard. Talk about getting the wind knocked out of you. But this is also a great opportunity for Cena to capitalize. And Cena and Cesaro now trading blows back and forth. You gotta wonder, has Cena met his match? Cesaro has already shown incredible power in this match as he counters and plants Cena in the mat with a DDT. And a near fall for Cesaro. And Cesaro with a stomp on the chest of Cena. And so the title can only change hands via pinfall or submission. So staying on the outside for too long isn't too wise. But now that they're back in the ring, Cesaro once again going to take the opportunity to go for that pinfall, knowing very well that energy is exhausted with each kick out. And one thing John Cena is noted for is his energy in the ring. His cardiovascular endurance is second to none inside the squared circle. And now it's Cesaro, hooks the leg, but again, Cena able to kick out at two. And just like that, look at the torque on the neck. All the pressure being put in And now swaps it in. Just like that, Cesaro truly bringing out that technical side. Switching up submission holds. And now look at where the force is being driven in. Cena could be fading with that Cobra clutch locked in. This sort of modified Cobra clutch with Cesaro driving all that weight of Cena into the mat. And the way it's happening is the forearms of Cesaro are squeezing on the head of Cena. And we are back. Look at this power from Cesaro for the championship. But Cena kicks out. Cena asked for this. He wanted whoever was going to accept the challenge to bring their very best, bring their A game. And that's exactly what we've seen from Cesaro. Cesaro has already shown that he can match Cena's power. But can he outlast John Cena to become the new United States champion? And now Cena's got Cesaro right where he wants him. Perhaps setting up for that 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh, but Cesaro, look at the counter. In the crossface. Center of the ring. Cesaro has this locked in deep. Look at how far back the neck is going. Cena, though, working back up to his feet. And lifting up Cesaro. Look at this. Wait. Oh. Cena realized what was coming. Oh. But now Cena, he's got a submission of his own. That STF. That is one of numerous world championships throughout his career. Cesaro makes the save for himself and keeps this match alive. He realized he needed to make it to that bottom rope. And a body drop takes out Cesaro. And the 5-knuckle shuffle could lead to an attitude adjustment to take it home. But Cesaro counters with a gut wrench. And look at that. Cesaro holds on for a second time to take out Cena. And one more. Look at the way he's just deadlifting Cena and sending him across the ring, but still maintaining the grip. Just ragdolling Cena around with those gut wrenches. And Cena found the willpower to kick out. Cesaro taking full advantage of this opportunity, leaving it all out on the field. In this huge opportunity to take out Cena with another European uppercut. And now once Cesaro gets the ball rolling, it usually doesn't stop. And this is where things take a turn. Or rather a swing, because the King of Swing is ready to take Cena for a ride. And Cena tried to get out of it, but he does. Boom! What a counter by Cena, planting Cesaro into the mat. And can it be? And it's not quite enough to keep Cesaro down. What a back and forth match we are witnessing between these two. Now Cena trying to pull himself together. Cena realizes where the situation is at right now. What the playing field is. As Cena looks to climb up to the top turnbuckle. And going high risk, high reward, but taking too long allows Cesaro to leap with a drop kick and send Cena to the outside onto the floor. But Cesaro now rolls to the outside of the ring to go after Cena But you can see that Cesaro's body has taken some wear and tear from this match as well. All around the world we go because a European uppercut lays out the U.S. champion. And Cesaro sends Cena back in the ring. And now this time it's Cesaro who takes a turn up at the top. But Cena doesn't know what's about to hit him. Cesaro went for a crossbody. Cena rolled through. And that's just the pure raw strength of the champion. Time for an attitude adjustment for Cesaro, who landed on his feet. Oh, went for an up. First, it seemed like he was going to go for that pop-up uppercut. Then it seemed like a power bomb, but Cena countered with a Hurricane Rana. And now Cena just laid out Cesaro, who still sticks with it. We're in Chicago, Illinois, at the Allstate Arena for Monday Night Raw. This is an incredible open challenge for the United States Championship. John Cena willingly put his championship on the line for anybody to accept, and not knowing who he'd have to face. He's surely putting one heck of a fight against Cesaro, who had the advantage, knowing that this was a possibility. Look at that. That corkscrew uppercut lays out Cena, but Cena still manages to get the shoulder up. Talk about limit chasing. They are chasing and taking each other to their absolute limits. And this is what Big Match John is all about. John Cena has competed in some of the biggest matches in WWE over the last 15 years. Oh, wait. Cesaro, look at a counter, but Cena trying to hold on to the rope. Cena realized he was in deep trouble. Just a few days off of the Japan tour to have to go this hard on Raw. Meanwhile, a fallaway slam sends Cena into the barricade. And Cesaro, realizing this could be his last opportunity, making sure to bring in everything he's got. Meanwhile, Cesaro gets dumped into the timekeeper's area. This is a big opening for John Cena, who can now turn this thing around. And the official, Chad Patton, doing a great call on this match. Making sure the match stays in the ring. Meanwhile, Cena, who had gotten Cesaro and sent him right into the timekeeper's area. And now it's Cena. He's in pursuit of his challenger. And Cena climbs up. The first time didn't work out, but is the second time the charm for the champ. And it's not, because Cesaro meets Cena with an uppercut. What a massive right by Cesaro. And now Cesaro makes the climb up. This could be absolutely brutal for Cena if this connects. But Cena powering out of it and fighting, showing that he is not done, that he is not out of this fight. He's still got a dog in this fight as Cena flies, and the leaping leg drop takes out Cesaro, but will it be enough? And just barely before the 3, Cesaro gets the shoulder up. As Cesaro stays alive, you gotta wonder what it's gonna take for either of these two men to put each other away. Now you see the look in Cena's eyes, the look of disbelief. As the longer this match goes on, that idea of disbelief, the questions that start to build and fog your mind, it can be it can feel like a betrayal of your own mind. And the focus that you need, especially in these big title matches. Pop up! And lays him out with an uppercut. I don't know if that uppercut caught Cena on the jaw. It seemed that it may have caught more on the chest. And while that can still knock the wind out of you, it doesn't quite knock you out the same way as it does if it connects with the jaw. But let's see where it goes. Let's see it one more time. It seemed like it. Yeah, John Cena was able to kind of deflect a little bit of it with his shoulder. So, not enough of it hit where Cesaro was hoping would land. But wait, Cena out of nowhere. Hey. Will it be? Oh, but Cesaro somehow kicking out of the attitude adjustment. And Cesaro somehow, some way, staying with it. This is the matching of energy that the WWE Universe lives for. To see these two fight for all the marbles. A title first held by the legendary Harley Race, a WWE Hall of Famer. And now it's John Cena, the current U.S. champion, who is a 4-time U.S. champion. It's time to go a-swinging for the champion. And Cena's taking a ride. And now stepping through. It's time to... And here comes the sharpshooter. Does Cena have the heart to kick out of the sharpshooter? That never give up, never say die attitude from Cena. Meanwhile, countering into a crossface. Looking to put the champ away. Will it play out? Meanwhile, Cena counters. Oh, but now it gets Cena right back into the center of the ring. This is in a really tough spot. For if you're John Cena, this is not where you want to be whatsoever. It's a long way to the ropes. If you're John Cena, who somehow finds a way to counter, slips out, and now drags Cesaro. Now it's Cena. Cena's got the STF. Cena's got the STF. Will it be enough to put Cesaro away? Cesaro realizing there's a bit of urgency that needs to be with this situation, especially being this deep into such a high intensity, high impact match like this. Look at the way that Cesaro has Cena. Look at that suplex. The power on display this deep into the match for the U.S. Championship. And once again, Cena able to get the shoulder up. What a match we are witnessing. And John Cena went for that springboard stunner. I don't know if he got all of it. He didn't get it. I don't think he got any of it. Because a neutralizer connects. Cena may have just been neutralized, but Cena sticks with it. Cena was looking for that springboard stunner, and it didn't connect the way he was hoping it would. And that allowed Cesaro to capitalize on Cena's mistake and use it to his advantage to hit the neutralizer on John Cena. But the problem is John Cena somehow found a way to kick out of Cesaro's biggest shot. So if you're Cesaro, where do you go now? What's your next play? Meanwhile, Cena's up at the top. Cena went for the tornado DDT, but the power, the core strength of Cesaro able to prevent Cena from taking down and planting Cena on the mat. And now a crossface. Middle of the ring. Can Cena get out of the crossface for the third time in this match? Or will he succumb to it this time? And Cena gave it all he had and able to make it to the bottom rope to force a rope break. You gotta wonder, what's left? I know I kind of brought up that question earlier, but truly, we've seen an attitude adjustment. We've seen a neutralizer. What do these two athletes, what do these two superstars have left in their wheelhouse, have left in their playbook to truly take out their opponent for good? Look at the deadlift over the top rope suplex for the victory, but Cesaro unable to complete the job as Cena kicks out. Look at how Cena powered over the ropes. Look at this by Cesaro. One more time. And Cena sending Cesaro to the ropes. Cena counters. Seated powerbomb. Plants Cesaro. And the cover, but can't get a good cover on Cesaro. And that may have just cost him. And unfortunately for Cena, who got caught up in Cesaro's leg, it prevented him from getting the cover that he was looking for. And that's such an unfortunate turn of events for the champion, because that could be the difference maker that allows Cesaro to capture the United States Championship. But John Cena has always managed to stay level-headed when it comes to big title matches like these. So, and this has been no different. You haven't really seen frustration from Cena. You'll see a little bit of disbelief here and there, like when Cesaro kicked out of that attitude adjustment, but Cena gets right back on the ball, right back on the attack. Meanwhile, Cesaro, who's fighting out of what seemed to be an avalanche attitude adjustment attempt from Cena. Oh my God. No. No, not for the second rope. He's thinking the neutralizer. This could truly end Cena. And now these two hammering away on each other. But who got the most of that exchange? Oh, wait. From the second rope now, it's Cena who's got Cesaro up on his shoulders. And he's got Cesaro. From the second rope isn't enough to retain. And Cena has done it. What a championship match. This lived up. Oh, come on. Kevin Owens coming after Cena. Right after a grueling matchup. But Cena countered and laid out Kevin Owens. Even after all Cena has endured, he still managed to take out a fresh Kevin Owens. Sometimes you just can't outsmart somebody the caliber of John Cena. Kevin Owens has gotta wait just a little bit longer before he can get his hands on John Cena. But for John Cena here in Chicago, tonight is about celebrating his hard-fought victory against Cesaro. And speaking of Cesaro, let's not take anything from that man. Cesaro, an incredible athlete, put everything on the line, put it all on display, and gave his best shot. But tonight, John Cena was the better man.